Help, help.
The director and the writer cannot describe the film. This is what I'm sort of
It's
bad
not
at.
our job. You wrote it, I directed it, you know.
It's always been the thing I'm bad at. Even when I have to, when I write something, I have to pitch it in some meeting. I never know what they call the elevator pitch. I'm really bad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's, I suppose it is a tense comedy drama about a young man who believes a woman who he, I guess, works for might be part of some vast alien conspiracy that is immiserating the human race.
I mean, I thought Michelle was a fascinating, very layered needle to thread, and I mean everything about her, but the kind of CEO pharma speak and the role that she takes on in her life, and then where she's kind of taken to, and the way that she tries to remain in control in a very out of control situation. That was all, really, really interesting to me. What about you, Jesse?
Well, the more and more time you spend with the character, the less kind of objective you are, and then when you start, you don't want to make any judgments or anything. In the early days and weeks of looking at the character, I just thought his contradictions were so extreme and so interesting, and the story that he was telling himself, and then in turn telling Don, which there was some truth in all of that, some of his views of the world and the sort of capitalist machine system. There's plenty of truth in there, but then there's a lot of what seem to be delusions. And I think one thing that I really latched onto was the fact that it seemed like he just desperately wanted to help and to be a hero.
I think we worked together pretty okay.
I think so too. I mean, yeah, it's
interesting because on this one, it wasn't like we were chumming it up, buddy time, because there's very much an energy of tension, and we were just running lines, a lot. We were really trying to get these scenes out because there's so much dialogue, and we're always kind of in a, our horns are locked. So that was fun, but also we didn't really get to, be so goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yuck it up.
I fished around a lot online, which was interesting and helpful. Plenty you can find in that place. And then, some really interesting books. Naomi Klein, her books were a big help and provided a lot of insight. And I really enjoyed her stuff. You? She talked to a lot of, I was about to say aliens.
She talked to a lot of extraterrestrials herself. Yeah, it was a couple group chats with a couple extraterrestrials, and I learned everything I needed to know. Yeah,
you're pretty helpful.